We started 20 seconds early, so give me a minute. Let me do my hair real quick. Bankroll said we worried. Is this? Yeah, Sosua's over, man. Go to Colombia. Get some Tussie in your system. We done, boys. It's over. Yeah, whatever, I guess. Del Rey said that's all, folks. Yeah, I guess. I was running the safe house. Like with all that stuff happening. Al Travis said you also see a bigger police presence, but they really don't be on nothing. The Matrix, I was there last week. Someone mentioned me a video on what went down, but I'm not showing the details. MT said I don't think what was happened last Friday ever happened in the Super before. Just my 2 cents. Tourists getting swept at the casino like criminals. Let me keep reading the comments before I respond. This should be a good one. Good morning. Big back lover. Man, I'm right on time. My brother at Castellana today, he said the streets were dead after the raids. This happened to Blue Ice a few years ago. 20 cops showed up looking for underage girls and Haitians. Ralph, what's up with you? Donnell, what up? Enough is enough. Angry Bus Ride, what up? Amir. He said a possible 2 individuals. We're going to get to that in a minute. First off, Frankie Fun Bags, what up? Johnny Cash, rah, what up? So, all right, let me break something down real quick. Let me break something down. So, hold on. Yesterday, I was celebrating my son's birthday, right? Oh, sorry. Celebrating my son's birthday. Hold on, let me turn the Wi-Fi off. My son's birthday, my BMs are trying to run a train on me. So I truly don't give a fuck about doing a video, stopping my beautiful day to do a video about the shit we talk about twice a year. Some of y'all need to take screenshots, go back in your group convos, mark the date down on your calendar, Google it, whatever you gotta do, set your alarm. We talk about this shit twice a year. We're gonna talk about it 3 weeks before Halloween. What's up, brother? We talk about it every year, twice a year. Now, before I get started, did you hug your kids today? Did you tell someone you love them? Because y'all too wrapped up in Sosua. You know why I'm so nonchalant? Because I've been here 20 fucking years, and this has happened since my first trip. So someone said, it's never happened in Sosua like this. Well, 17 years ago when Sosua died, when they closed Classico, I was here, 11 buses came to the strip, emptied Classico out, and this is pre-WhatsApp. Everybody hit my phone, Greg, Sosua's over. I was right here. And I said, I don't know what the fuck happened. Classico's open 2 days later. Motherfuckers canceled their trip 17 years ago. There's nothing new under the sun. I know some of you motherfuckers just started traveling. I get it. Pre-social media, all this shit was going on. Hold on, Key, I'm sorry, real quick. Key, my bad, guys. 2 gringos got shot on the strip 15 years ago. No one said Sosua was over. But 2 dudes almost got killed in a crossfire. It was a shootout amongst Dominicans. Ain't nobody say nothing. Ain't no Sosua's over, y'all. By the way, the same operation took place in Puerto Plata 2 weeks ago. The same operation took place in Santiago a week ago. The same operation took place last night in Imbert. As soon as they left Sosua again, took place in Imbert. There's videos everywhere. Why are we? I understand you got, listen, and I'm biased. Shout out to my man Eric. He made a good point. I know some of you guys only travel 2 to 3 times a year. I get it. So y'all worry. I've been here all the goddamn time. You know I'm aggravated with this shit? Because we talk about it twice a year. And y'all don't remember last year. Guys, 3 weeks before Halloween, it's gonna happen again. You know who said that last year? It must be Halloween time. They doing raids. He remembers. Why y'all don't remember? We literally have the same, bro, guys, I know some of y'all just started traveling. I've been having this conversation for 16 years. Sorry, 17 when it closed out, 17 years. Sosua's over. The beach is closed. They running people out of here. Now, let me clear up some myths, because people are going through my phone right now. Let me clear up some myths. Not one male, American, Canadian, or other was arrested. Not one. There were 2 Canadian women that I found out from someone personally that knows them that got detained, handcuffed for a minute. I don't know the whole situation. I was told the story. I'm still there's a rumor going around that police went into hotel rooms. Here's my thing, guys. There's 30 fucking videos all over from the strip. I don't see one video of police in the hotel. So you mean to tell me the Chicas got better phones than the Gringos? No Gringo picked up their phone to take video of police going in the hotel? And I still can't find the one guy, 2,000 hotel rooms. I can't find the one guy that cops came in his room and took a girl out. I can't find him. I put the APB out. No one can find him. It's an urban legend. I can't find him. What'd you say?
You did run him in a couple.
Chica, I said, Sosua Inn and New Garden, they're telling me.
Yeah. No,
there's not one video of cops inside of a hotel. Our hotel, excuse me. Taking a girl out the bed. Not one. I've seen more videos than all of y'all. I've got videos that y'all haven't seen yet. And I ain't seen one video of cops in the hotel. So, urban legend. Y'all just making shit up now. They went in the Chica hotels. Yes, they did a lot of damage. This is going to be a big backlash come Monday. There's a lot of shit that happened that shouldn't have happened. Okay, yes, they went in the Chica hotels. People are saying that they went in Sosua Inn and New Garden and took girls out the bed. No. There's not a single video of cops inside of an American hotel or a hotel with Americans in it. They did not arrest a single American. Let me tell you something. Black Americans, I love you guys. I'm going to use the word black Americans. You know how some of you guys try to make this racism. You know how I know it's not motherfucking racism? Because yesterday there was 1,000 goddamn ATVs with brothers on it blocking up traffic. So if it was about racism, all you motherfuckers with ATVs wouldn't have been out yesterday blocking me from going down the block. Shout to y'all. Has nothing to do. They let y'all ride on them ATVs all around the town blocking the traffic up. No helmet, no nothing. Chica's ass is flying everywhere. I'm like, baby, y'all beat the horn for like 10 minutes, I swear to God. I was getting highly upset. Blocking up traffic. So I got nothing to do with the brothers. By the way, I'm going to show you why I got nothing to do with the brothers. Did you know they also raided Cheramico? Ain't a brother in Cheramico. And they fucked Cheramico up. There's certain things I'm not going to say because it's none of your business. It's actually none of my business. So I'm not going to speak on. But there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than you know. And it has really nothing to do with tourism. Kind of really nothing to do with Chicas. There's other shit going on. People are playing this Chica thing because they want attention, they want views. I get it. If you notice, I did not rush to YouTube. I was in the middle of having a good time. So I really don't, I was like, y'all bugging. This really ain't that serious to me. But now I'm here on the live. I turned the whole Sunday service into this shit. I get $350 a month from YouTube. This is not worth me stopping my day around pretty women to be like, hey, let me tell you guys what really happened. Okay? So at the end of the day, I'm going to give you the time available, Sunday service, the time available for you guys. We talk about the same damn thing every 2 years. I'm getting phone calls. Is your business going to close? I had one of the best weekends in like a month. Shout to the police. Like, if that what did it, I don't know what did it. But shout to the police. My numbers was up. Wait, I'm almost out of wings. No, I'm never out of wings, but I'm saying I'm almost out of wings. There's a lot of urban legends going on, guys. Oh, sidebar. So I know some of you guys are squares. There was an American saying he got detained or he got stopped from leaving the casino for an hour. During a police operation, nobody leaves until they're done. Because if people start leaving, it defeats the purpose of them being there. No Americans got arrested. There's a news story right now, foreigners. Foreigners were detained. The foreigners they're referring to are the girls from Santo Domingo. No foreigners were detained. They didn't raid the chicken shack, but the raid, I guess, made people hungry. People eating. I got food that night. There's a lot of stuff going on that you guys don't understand. And by the way, I messed up by not getting the video. During all of this, Classicos has been lit up, all lights on. Message. While all this is going on, somebody went and turned the lights on 2 days in a row. Lit up the street. Message. Some of this stuff has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with tourism. I feel bad for the guys that are here to have to deal with that, but let me explain something I just told somebody this morning. Shout to Ray from Roomba. Before Ray owned Roomba, I was sitting in Roomba and cops ran up in there 18, 19 years ago. Like I said, since my first trip, cops been doing this shit. Now it got worse with the girls on the strip, right? But cops were running up with these buses years ago. Coming in Roomba with guns years ago. This is not, that's why I'm so nonchalant. This is not new to me. And by the way, for a lot of you guys, I'm from Southside Jamaica, Queens. We had this thing called TNT, Tactical Narcotics Task Force. We called it Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you came outside, you probably went to jail Tuesday and Thursday. They let you right out. They caught you a nigga, let you right out. But you probably went to jail. So for me, this ain't shit. They just locked up my manager. She got out the next day. At the end of the day, this is nothing. It's shit that happens. It's unfortunate, but I'm a little fucking biased. I had cuffs on me twice a month. And they go, get out of here. Don't be on your block again. I had cuffs on me for being on my own block. So it is what it is. Like, guys, I'm literally reading all this stuff and I'm like, what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? Kings and Dreams, appreciate that super chat, my brother. They called the mob action. Yeah, in New York City, it's called TNT, Tactical Narcotics Task Force, AKA Tuesdays and Thursdays, because Tuesdays and Thursdays when they started doing sweeps. And they would just lock you up. Now, if you had a warrant, you was fucked. But they lock you up. Most of us didn't come outside Tuesday, Thursday anyway. But they lock you up, get your information, talk shit to you, and send you on your way. Pretty much. Because the whole, all the employees of the casino got arrested, not just arrested, but detained. There's a video of them laughing. Some of you guys seen the video. Yeah, you know, Kings and Dreams, the whole NYC, TNT. It started in Queens, though. The whole staff in the casino got detained, right? There's a video of them all laughing because they know they were getting out. Al said, I got locked and was eating a popsicle coming out the store. Yeah, exactly, right? So this shit is really not a big deal. Y'all make way too much of this. Y'all put way too much energy. By the way, 200 in the chat. Did you kiss your kids this morning before we start talking about Sosua? Did you tell somebody, send somebody I love you text right now. Stop what you're doing and send somebody an I love you text. And someone made a slick ass comment. I think you deleted it. Before I started the live, he's going to say 20 years. He's seen it all the time. It's over. Guys, 17 years ago, Sosua was over when Classico closed for 2 days. Go back to, what's the dude? Miko Worldwide. When he did the video during the raids in Sosua, Sosua's over. We were in Classico's partying. And I said, why'd you do that video, bro? Like, what? Oh, content. Sosua's always, why do you guys want it to be over so bad? Some of y'all gonna cry if Sosua ever ends. Y'all gonna be shedding tears. Oh, man. As long as I'm alive, Sosua gonna be all right. And here's the thing. If Sosua actually does die, because it would take a whole lot. You think a raid, that's not what's gonna stop Sosua. Because here's the wild part. For every person you go that says, I want to change Sosua, you have another person that says, I want Sosua to stay the way it is. So there's a battle between those. It's an even amount of people. No one side outweighs the other. There's money on this side, there's money on that side. So money not gonna do it. There's people that live here on both sides of the coin. Go on Facebook. People are arguing left and right. I'm staying out of it. And like I said, a lot of shit I'm not going to speak about because it's really none of my business, but let alone your business. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that are happening that has actually nothing to do with the strip. Guys, you only saw videos of the strip. They raided mad different spots that had nothing to do with Pedro Casante. None of you even know what they did in Cheramico. They tore Cheramico up. There's not a brother, I think there's like 3 tourists in all of Cheramico. Yeah, I ain't talking about that. They all live in the same building. Like I said, it's a lot of myths, man. It's a lot of myths. I will say that the group that came the other night, Friday, definitely OD'd. The dudes that were out last night. That's the normal shit. They all went to Inbird after that and tore Inbird up. Like I said, it happened in Puerto Plata 2 weeks ago. They were out. You can go look the shit up. Santiago last week. Santo Domingo a few weeks back, where they shut a bunch of businesses down. They shut no businesses down here in Sosua. Not a single one. They just used immigration to find people, and the immigration law is a little bit different. So they can use immigration. Immigration don't need a warrant. So it's a little different.
They're having the North American Summit in Punta Cana.
Yeah, there's so many things behind the scenes, man.
About investors, so they're trying to make it professional.
See, this is why I'm doing this video one time. Literally, I posted this, and this dude's gonna text me. At the end of the day, you have to realize we talk about this twice a year. Twice a year. Let me turn this off. Twice a year. We talk about the same damn thing. I'm frustrated because I'm like, guys, mark your goddamn, make an alarm and put it for what is this? July. Put it for July 2026. Let's have the conversation again. Put it for Halloween of this year. Pre-Halloween this year. Put it for, what is it? October? Put it for the last week of September. Set your alarm. Get ready for the bullshit in Sosua. And then when it happens, be like, man, again, Flip was right. God damn. I'm not one of these YouTubers that's running out. Look, shout out to YouTubers. I don't care what was posted. I'm not running for views. I don't give a fuck. Come and buy some chicken. Y'all want some chicken? I ain't worried about no goddamn, let me be the first to report a bullshit story. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, I could get probably more money if I ran, hey, guess what, y'all? And give y'all half the story, then do another video and give y'all half of the story. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we do this twice a year, and it is annoying. It is bro, I've been here going on 20 years next year, going on 20 years. I've seen this my first, bro, and I'm gonna say it again. Classico, 17 years ago when they closed it, 11 buses took over the strip. I've seen this before. I actually remember saying, oh, they do that here too? Oh. Now, it's not a good look, but there's really no plan sometimes. It's let's do a show of force, a show of power. Boom. It is what it is. Like I said, I guess my life was different. Like this shit don't faze me whatsoever. Every single Dominican that gets locked up, as long as they ain't commit a crime, they get out the next day. Every time I got arrested in my own neighborhood, as long as I ain't commit a crime, I got out the next day. Or sometimes the same day. It is what it is, right? I guess. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it a little differently than y'all do, because we keep doing, and I get it. I live here, so I see things on a daily basis. It's not that serious to me. I get that when you're home in Nebraska or wherever, you're like, oh my God, but we keep doing this every year. We keep doing this every single year. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, it sucks. Like I said, for the guys that are here, nobody wants to be on vacation seeing that dumb shit. I get it, because I've been on vacation and seen that dumb shit. I get it. You don't want to deal with that. Shout out to my homie. Your name escapes me. I apologize. Ooh. A couple weeks ago, when they went into businesses, they went all the businesses, like 3 weeks ago? They actually harassed my homeboy's son. Because allegedly a Haitian dude like kind of slid and rumbled with them. And they thought he was with the Haitian dude. So they was like, yo, bro, what are you doing? So he had a little issue, had to show him his badge and stuff. And then he hits me, he goes, bro, it was some bullshit, but we still had a great time. We ain't gonna let that ruin our time, but I just want to let you know what happened. I was like, oh, I appreciate it. I get that. And he still said they still had a great time. That little incident didn't even faze it. It is what it is, man. They ran in Rumble. They ran in Blue Ice. Everything's back to normal. It's like the sky is always falling and it's not. Let me catch up on some of these comments. I missed a lot of comments. I'm gonna try to see what I can get. It's like the same things all the time. Yeah, so the thing the other night, the Friday night, was basically ICE with the police, with the drug police as well. Right, yeah, I was at my son's birthday party. I'm still selling cold wings and hot beer, yes, pull up. That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else. Mark Anthony, what up? 20-something days, yeah. I hope it's not 24. Gee, you made that sound far. Sophia Felix, what up? Big 10, what up? Al Travel. It happens every year during slow season. Do you notice they never do this during high season? Message. Let all these other motherfuckers go on Facebook and YouTube and battle it out and tell you all this bullshit. It's the same shit. If I could find the exact video where I've talked about this over and over and over again, I would. You can do it. I don't got the time for it. It's like, Jesus Christ. King Sam, what up with you? He said the truck in the back. Amir said it'll be hard for the suit to be over. Think about how hard it is to shut down strolls in your city. Hey, listen, time out. How old are you guys, if you don't mind me asking? 40. Okay, so there was a police operation, right? We lived, all of us, since we're in our 40s, we lived through the biggest police operation of all time. You know what it was? The war on drugs. They did raids, and your uncle still smoked crack. Nothing stopped. Am I lying? They put some coke on the table, and your uncle still sold your TV. It's just the same shit. At least that's what I feel. I don't feel it's no different than the war on drugs in my neighborhood. I'm not gonna say my uncle. Your uncle still smoke crack. 3 niggas went to jail. Your uncle still smoke crack. Nothing stopped. The homie over here got locked up. New crew on the block. Hey, nothing stops. If you live through the war on drugs, you know, you're like, oh yeah, he's right. Nothing fucking changed. Your man's went to jail, but your uncle still smoke crack. Hey, I hope I made sense with that one. And the Sioux definitely rebounded from the pandemic, and we rebounded hard. Jay White, what up? Hacker, what up? The Matrix, what up with you? Track and Field, what up? Fox said that's it right there. When you live here, you see the political move. Yeah, there's a lot. Hacker, I appreciate that super chat, brother. Only during slow season. The Beans, appreciate that super chat, bro. So I'm just seeing all this and trying to get it. It keeps happening every year based on, there's other things going on. Like I said, Jesse Shorts, there's things I'm not supposed to speak on. And I'm not going to speak. Now, in person, I'll tell you. In person, I have no problem speaking on. But going on this internet, speaking on things that I probably shouldn't know, I'm not going to do it. Meaning because of my sources, things I actually know. It's just things, there's a lot of other things going on. You know, the whole shit with Cheramico was a big deal. And you'll probably hear about that later on down the line in a year or two. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's reasons behind everything, and it has nothing to do with tourism. It's actually, Chicas are like the minimal part of it. Like, they're not even the biggest part. Like, they're trying to make it seem like it was about the Chicas. It actually really wasn't. It was more power moves than anything. So it's just a lot of shit. Like I said, a lot of things I'm not gonna say. I'm just gonna debunk all the myths. I'm still looking for the guy who got his room ran in, who they took the chick out of her bed while he was hitting the doggy style. I'm making that up, but I'm just saying. I'm still looking for that guy. I'm still looking for one video of police inside of a hotel. Inside of Sosua Inn, inside of New Garden, which is what I was told. I'm still looking for that video. The one video. We've got 30 videos or more of everything else. But I don't got one video of a cop inside of a hotel. That's weird. So the Chicas got better phones than y'all? In this day and age, with all you mofos grabbing y'all phones, we ain't got one video. And I want to meet the guy, because everybody's posting in the groups, oh, the guy got ran in. Who's the guy? Find me the guy, because I've been looking for him. No one knows the guy. Even the security guard said, I heard about a guy, but I don't know who he was. Like, security over there was like, I don't know who he is, so I heard about him. Everybody heard, but no one knows the guy. It sucks. It's annoying. Trust me, I've dealt with it. He said, yeah, I mean, if you want the gloom and doom, yeah, hey, y'all don't come. Go to Columbia. Don't come. And Wiseman, that's the thing. It is a big distraction, but you know what I feel bad for on Friday night mainly is the damage they did to a lot of property, mainly in Cheramico. I feel bad because I did see 2 videos of them arresting an actual employee, pulling him out of I thought that was wild. One of the girls I know her brother, so I felt really bad. But she got right out. They let her right out. But it was a situation of you have this young girl who's coming for a job, who's working, and you treat her like a piece of shit. I felt bad about that. You know, for some reason they decided to just start grabbing employees out of places, which is wild. But you gotta understand, when the cops come do these raids, those ain't cops from the area. Those cops are like from Punta Cana, Santa. They bring cops from opposite areas to do raids, so they don't feel they don't have nothing personal. So for them, it was business. And what you gotta understand is not to put my foot in my mouth. Here, when they're given an order, they follow the order verbatim. They don't say, "Let me not do that." That's not right. They follow the order verbatim. Cozy, what up with you? How you doing, baby? So sometimes they go, "What's up, big dog?" If I'll use Sergeant Sosua as an example. You right there, you got a good example. And they'll be like, "Go find a guy named Keith," and they'll just grab him. They didn't say which Keith, what he looked like. They just, his name is Keith, and he grabbed him. Like, they kind of do verbatim here. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't really ask for more info. It's kind of like, "That guy? Okay, y'all go get him." It's not that guy though. Oh, my bad. Meanwhile, he's already in the jail. He done got beat up, and they go, "Wrong guy." Oh, oops. Oh man, I'm trying to catch up on these comments. Dude is saying, yeah, the dude, it's the Nebraska dudes that always giving these rumors and stuff. I love Nebraska though. For some reason, a lot of, like, I'm in the groups right now reading this stuff, and I'm like, guys, when did this happen? Please tell me when this happened. Not one American, not one Canadian, besides the Canadian ladies I heard about that I was personally told about, not one European was detained, arrested, anything. Two of my mans, they asked for it was immigration because they asked to see his passport stamp. Two of my mans told me this personally, that they asked to see their passport stamp when they came in the country. So that's definitely immigration. A cop not asking you for that. So like I said, it's more to do with immigration, a lot of other stuff that just doesn't really concern y'all. Me neither, doesn't concern me. And there's certain things to protect myself, my business, and keep my mind clear is not worth talking about. There's a lot of stuff I know I don't care to speak on. I'll be there in September. Well, I missed that 45, 18. My uncle was clean. My aunt smoked crack. Big bag. No, like I said, it is annoying when you're on vacation. Listen, that's the one thing I can say. I feel bad for the guys came down, had to deal with that. I was personally here on vacation before I had to see that. It's annoying, but I never got messed with. Nope, no one got messed with. It definitely is annoying. Look at the hub in the Bronx, 149. LJ, what up? Looking forward to stopping by your place, making my return. Appreciate it. Definitely pull up. Almost 20 years. Damn. Okay. Oh, pandemic, it was lit. OG Ron, shout to you, my brother. He said, I told my partner, wait till you hear from Flip. Listen, I ain't got no reason to lie. Like I said, you've seen the video footage. It's basically just them, but you only saw the video footage on the strip. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see the footage from Cheramico. Y'all didn't see the footage from La Union. Y'all didn't see the footage from further down the block off the strip. You didn't see. I saw that footage. You didn't see that footage, and I'm not posting it because I don't care. It doesn't affect anybody. Y'all only saw the footage on that immediate strip right there, which was just. And then, like I said, y'all keep using this. It seems like whenever someone doesn't have an answer, they use racism. The Germans was under pressure too, homie. Boston trial was under pressure. I saw the video. Every spot was treated exactly the same. And like I said, when they went and tore up Cheramico, none of y'all were there. No Americans was over there. No Canadians was over there in Cheramico. What are we talking about? The Chicken Shack editing department should do a compilation of this recurring topic. Yeah, we should, right? Hey, Hacker, you could definitely ask me in person. There's other information I have. I don't mind talking about it in person, but going on the internet talking about it is not. I'm not going to do that.
I'll tell brothers, man.
Marquis, appreciate that super chat, my brother. Thank you, man.
You put it in a natural environment, you get better.
Yeah, Darnell said thanks for the info. Was curious, but hey, bro, hitting doggies when his girl was arrested. Yeah, where'd that come from? But there's not one video of police inside of a hotel. Sosua in Onuga, not one video. Not one. Why is there no video of this? Where's the guy? And why? Time out. I just thought about something. Why they only went in one guy's room? We got 2,000 rooms in this. Why they only went in his room? No one else was tapping ass that night?
Nobody.
They only went in his room? That's funny. There's 2,400 rooms in this town. They went in one room and took one girl.
Out the bed.
Think about it. Out the bed. Think about it. It doesn't make sense. I guess I'm too logical for my own good. It just doesn't make sense. Why don't they just have people lined up in the hallway? Like, you, Gringo. I be overthinking. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. FB is way bigger than the Chicas, man. Obi said his GR's a major drug hub, Sosua bringing in major dollars. Hey, I'm gonna stay away from that one. All goody, what's up with you? Digger Saint said, I swear to God, it was a MF time that year. COVID was crazy. Sean, what up with you?
Vietnam, my daughter was born in 86.
Nah, there's no displacement. Chess 34 reset. You're overthinking it. It's not what you think it is. There's a lot of I've heard a lot of theories. It's a lot of overthinking. If you notice, by the way, if you notice, and I'm not going to speak any more on this, I'm going to say it one time. If you notice, you did not see the mayor in any of these videos. Message. I'm going to leave it at that.
What? In other places. A lot of houses. Yeah.
Hey, Greg T, it's up to you, man. You gotta decide. Oh, Nebraska got hoods. I love Nebraska.
They just have air conditioning in the room and it's not throughout the whole house.
Yeah, it was definitely immigration. Des said I did see windows broken, door kicked in the video. Yes, that's at the hotels in Charmico and down the road. And yes, Des, it's called the operation. No one can leave until they're done, but they didn't arrest you. They had to get everything in order for their operation, and they have to check IDs and do all this stuff. I heard they found 2 guns in there as well. At the end of the day, it's an operation. Now, like I said, speaking from my past, I understand. When SWAT comes in the door, nobody moves. You can't go until they figure out who's who, what's what. Then, when they're done, you can leave.
Weather is hotter than maybe 97.
Yeah, ain't no issues in the suit like that. William Hefner, what up with you? King of Sin, what up? DB said they busted in my room last night and robbed me 1,000 pesos. They was my wife and daughter. I can't. DB, you got robbed by your wife and daughter. Shout out to you, DB. That's my dude.
99 or something like that.
COVID, we had tons of fun, man. I remember similar panic in 2021 when police raided Envy and kicked us all out. Oh, man. Amir, you remember that in Envy? I forgot about that. When the police ran in Envy and kicked everybody out during COVID. Oh, man. I was told that night Sosua is over. I was like, kind of illegal what we were doing anyway, right? I need some protein. Alibaba said, I'm the guy. Thank you for showing up. Can you tell us a story, please? The Django, on your humble opinion, what is the answer?
You should have just ran a safe house like I did.
Yeah,
You don't want to get arrested?
Sergeant Sosua had a safe house at the crib.
Safe house.
No, they didn't run up in SOV or Casa Linda. They definitely not running in Osability and Casa Linda. That'll never happen. You gotta have 5 grenades and 3 M16s for them to run in Casa Linda and Osability. That's never gonna happen. You gotta be Pablo Escobar's nephew. That ain't gonna happen. That's why I said certain things just can't happen. Yeah, but everybody hates that stuff is illegal. Like a lot of stuff that happens is illegal, guys. But no one's gonna make us think about it, and they know they just can go back to normal the next day or 2 days later. So a lot of stuff is illegal. If someone wanted to make it, all right. So my manager got locked up. I personally called my lawyer and I said, yo, let's do something about this because this is some bullshit. Can't, on the strip is one thing, which I don't agree with on just arresting random girls, but she was by her house and they decided to do some dumb shit. My lawyer said it's really not worth it because you're dealing with cops with egos. Cop had a bad day. And that's what happens most of the time. The lawyers go, it's really not worth it. They're just being assholes. And they're just, hey, you come, you get out the next day. Like I said, living through it, I understand. It's not right, but I get it. Billy D, the operation has been in every province, every city. They were in Imbert last night. Right after they came in Rumba last night in Blue Ice and the Bar Central. Then they shot over to Imbert. There's a big video about it in Imbert. They had like 11 joints out there at Imbert. Wilding out Imbert. Yeah, some of y'all don't even know where Imbert is. They were in POP 2 weeks ago, wilding out. They was in Santiago last week. They did Santo Domingo a few weeks back. They're just hitting up. It's just an operation, guys. It's immigration and it's looking for underage motherfuckers. So it's a lot of stuff, man. It's more, like I said, there's more stuff than what you know. I just know that Sosua gets, what do you call that? It gets the extra exposure because it's Sosua, right? It gets magnified, excuse me. He said the peso was up again. Yeah, Frankie Funbag, he wasn't in none of those videos, but Classicos was lit up. Daniel, what's up with you? Yeah, I'm trying. Remember when Bourbon Street closed, that was kind of Bourbon Street did that. Police ain't shut that down. Pico Floor got closed. I just saw, what's the name the other day? Brandon, people going to the beach. And I don't expect, listen, you're going to have a lot of people not wanting to be here right now because of what's going on. So a couple of days, everything go back to normal. Blade Runner, what up? The country's not trying to do nothing. The operation was immigration. The country, guys, Sosua is this big. This big. Let me put it in perspective. Let's take, I don't want to get in trouble. I'm not going to say it. Let's take, I'm going to do it. Fuck it. Let's take Far Rockaway. I love Far Rockaway. Shout out to my peoples. But I'm going to use you as an example. So we got the 5 boroughs. Far Rockaway is part of Queens. But it's kind of like the redheaded stepchild of Queens, right? It's like, you're Far Rock. You kind of not, you're Queens, but you're over there. If we wanted to change the 5 boroughs, we wouldn't go to just raid Far Rock. We'd be like, okay, Far Rock, whatever. We're going to change the 5 boroughs. Sosua is this big. Nobody goes, we got to do something about Sosua. Nobody. No one in the presidential palace has said, Senor Presidente, you want to have that meeting about Sosua right now? Nobody. It's this big. I'm just saying. You ain't got to believe me. Yeah, I know a lot of Dominicans who used to call Sosua the little dirty beach town back in the day. No one actually knew people lived here. They'd be like, that little dirty beach town, you over there? Dominicans said this. They'd be like, ain't nothing over there but dirty water and dirty sand. They didn't know there was bars here, restaurants. They didn't know none of that. They'd be like, that's just, we drive by. That's just a little dirty town. You keep the restaurant permanent soon. I'm gonna get a new spot soon, but yeah, the Sosua's home. This is the home base. I definitely need my protein. Del Rey, there you go. There goes the little fella Del Rey. He ain't get a Snickers today. Rest in peace, Sosua. We had a good run. Here's the thing. I hear that every time this happens. I hear rest in peace, Sosua's over every single time. Can somebody take me back to Sosua, the website? There must be 1,000 posts on this. Sosua's over. Jesus. Dugan saying, what up? Just because you that dude, people should be checking in with you. You don't got to check in with me. Sarge says you got to check in with him, but I'm cool. As long as you buy some wings, I'm good. Buy some chicken. That's the check-in. Hey, Flip, I bought some chicken. All right, you checked in, homie. I'm playing. Sam Reed said they want to attract investors and show forth. Bro, people been investing in this town before I got here. I know people that own a lot of, and by the way, let's speak on investments. You know why no one owns their business, including myself, and they rent? Like, I own my business, but I mean, I'm renting this because the owners are not selling their land. It's worth too much money. All this land out here, all these businesses are renting because not one person that is in this area of Sosua is going to sell their land. It's worth too much. You make way more money renting because no one's going to have the amount of capital to buy the land from you. So no one's selling their land. So as far as investments goes, people are investing every day. 2 of my mans just bought villas the other day. Listen, the investments has been going on. Like I said, y'all making up a lot of theories and myths, but TF they hit Puerto Plata 2 weeks ago. I think Elvis is doing something. I'm not gonna get into his business. It's 100% safe, bro. 100%. Long live Stack Bundles. Pablo, what up with you? Appreciate that, brother. Jazzy P in the building. Yeah, a lot of people hit, bro. My phone was going crazy about people talking about. I'm like, are y'all serious? We talk about this twice a year, every year. It's not like this is new. Like even me, all right, when Classico closed 17 years ago, I was actually kind of worried. I was like, oh my God. But that's when I didn't know no better. I only knew the strip. Like the strip was my life. Like the strip, I can make a shirt. The strip was life. You know what I'm saying? The Classico closed. People will call them pre-WhatsApp. People were like, oh man, mad people cancel their trip. 2 days later, I was like, woo, popping bottles. Like, but literally the world came to an end 17 years ago. I've experienced this before. It's not that big a deal. That site definitely was hilarious. Nobody owns Sosua. A lot of people got money invested in Sosua. Chosen one, I'm gonna come check. I'll be here, brother. Definitely pull up. Speak Spanish now. Has anyone bought Victoria? Nah, it's for sale though. Shout out to you, Flip. Food was delicious. Appreciate the hospitality. Appreciate it, brother. Definitely, bro. Gary Jones, what up? I never seen so many people praying for a place down for. Yeah, but here's the thing: it's free promotion too. Trust me, it's definitely free promotion for Sosua. For all you guys that stop coming, there's a whole plane of newbies that come all the time, so it don't even matter. Jazzy P, appreciate that love. Said the wings of fire.
Where'd you go?
Ferocious said, I've been going to Sosua since 2007. It's changed, but it's not going anywhere. It always changes. You know what I said to somebody the other day? And I say it all the time? Are you the same person you were a year ago? Look at this sexy motherfucker. I'm not. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me do the math. As of today, I'm 235 pounds.
It's nice out here, man.
So yes, we all change. Give me a second. Minus.
You know how you
I lost 52 pounds.
by day 2, you have all mapped out. You like
Doing good. So nobody's the same.
you still won't see it all.
Everywhere changes a little bit.
You can go. Like
He said, bring Jim Jones to the concert.
beaches, private islands.
I will say that Friday was a bad look based on a lot of stuff they did, even the stuff y'all don't know about. They did a lot of damage to property and stuff outside of the strip. Some people's homes, Dominicans to their homes and stuff. So I will say, to me it was a bad look, and there's a lot of stuff gonna happen tomorrow. Trust me when I tell you. The courtrooms will be filled tomorrow. A lot of people are getting together to go against this because of how much damage they did. A lot of times there's no plan. It's let's see who folds. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. If you gringos having a hard time finding Chica because all the Chicas hit a Raul. Raul got him on deck. I think Raul got more than me. I'm almost sure of it. But yeah, man, we do this shit twice a year, man. Y'all gotta hit that hold on. We all got almost 300 and I ain't got 100 likes. You know what I'm saying? Ferocious. Some in Cheramico and a couple spots further out, not on the strip. Yeah, there was some damage. They F shit up. Seriously. They OD'd for real. Now, what I will say is, at the Chica Hotel in I think at the one in Cheramico, they did grab girls out of the room. If that's what y'all talking about. But they didn't go into Sosua Inn or New Garden and do it. They can't. But they did do it in Cheramico. Yes, they did. 100% they grabbed the girl out of the room, clicked their bag, said, let's go. 100%. That did happen. But as far as it happened to an American sitting with a chick, no, that can never happen. It can't. So I think y'all getting the stories confused. A chick got grabbed out of her hotel room, but she didn't get grabbed out of your hotel room. Not the same thing. So I think that's where y'all getting the story confused. Like I said, Cheramico had a whole lot of shit going on. It had nothing to do with us. So it's just part of the operation. But, Y'all didn't see that part. Y'all don't know. Y'all ain't talking about that part. But where they got dragged out the hotel was over there. But not in Sosua Inn, not in New Garden, not Casa Valeria, none of that. Okay? So I think that's where y'all mixing the stories up at of a chick getting taken out of a hotel room. Her hotel room in Cheramico. They kind of clean. The Cheramico thing's a whole nother story too, man. There's a lot of stuff behind that. Go back and do the history. They kicked out, what was it, 16 years ago? 17 years ago, I think it was, something like that. If you guys know Villa Liberation, behind La Union, where the airport is, in Cheramico, they kicked out, hey, what's up, bro? In Cheramico, they kicked out something like 100 families and moved them all to the projects. So Cheramico's got a lot of stuff going on. So it's not really nothing new. It sucks, you know, but there's a lot of other stuff going on that I'm not going to speak on. That doesn't affect us.
That's the one that want better for the It's about $1.
My ex was from Far Rock.
You can find one out here.
Well, Billy D, it was immigration with the drug police, with other police, so it was a big deal. Sin City, what up? Yeah, my phone was on fire, but like I said, I was busy. By the way, I'm gonna say it again. So I'm at a birthday party for my son, and I got my BMs trying to run a train on me. Like, what the fuck? I'm supposed to be talking about this shit? No, homie. No. I was having too much fun. I was having way too much fun to be. I put my phone down like, I ain't got nothing. Matter of fact, I changed the thumbnail. That's all I did. I'm gonna change this thumbnail. I posted the video. I said, y'all wait till tomorrow. I'm busy. Fuck this. My son had his Spider-Man cake. Like, I ain't worried about this shit. Y'all hit that. Matter of fact, y'all hit that like button. I need 200 likes real quick. But we talk about the same thing every 2 years, and it's just nonsense. Penny man, what up? Good vibes always come back. Oh, everybody hates D, bro. It was. You gotta understand something. The Chicas were used for a bigger picture. Now, it honestly, when you get down to the nitty gritty, it really had nothing to do with them. It was the bigger picture. They just got caught in the crossfire, unfortunately. And yes, a lot of people are upset about that. They had the human rights people over there saying that it was foul what happened. Businesses are defending, like, it's a split. Listen, people are choosing sides. And a lot of them are choosing sides, not even know what the fuck they're talking about. Some businesses are like, yeah, we glad that happened. Some people, and I'm not going to get into certain things because, Mira, some people are getting to the point where they defending it, going like people are going against each other. A lot of people are beefing. Give me a second. I'm trying to. There we go. Yeah, tourist growth is definitely no concern. Definitely no concern. Tourist is growing. Penny man, what up? Said make 3,000. Be back alive. What up? The bros are holding up the Sosua economy. I mean, yeah, but it's like I said, it's not even what you think it is. I've been going to Sosua for 10 years straight, and yes, the streets aren't how they used to be with women, but in advance, yeah, it's not the same. But here's the wild part. This is how I know who's been traveling and who's been here for a long time. The streets were way worse 10 years ago. And I'm talking about worse in a bad way. Not just a lot of people, but there was a lot of shit going on in them streets. This is actually a cleaner version of that I've seen in Sosua in years. While we have about 6 chicas walking by going to the beach. By the way, it was funny to see chicas hiding behind light poles last night. I thought that was funny as hell. Oh, they was out. They was like this.
It was, bro.
I'm driving by. I'm like, they outside, but they trying not to be outside. You saw one chick do a lookout. She was up there like this. Yo, one chick was on the corner like this, looking over. I was cracking up. Yeah, like the streets back in the day. To me, there was way more crime. To me, there was way more drama. It's actually nicer than it. So I'll be seeing some quote unquote rich Dominicans who don't even come to the strip talk about how bad it is. Let's bring it back to back in the day. Back in the day was fucking awful. Back in the day was way, I'm talking about in my experience. It was way worse as far as crime and stuff goes. You just didn't hear about it because social media wasn't big. I can't change the Rio trip. We already booked. Southfield Source Snake, what up? Yes, I definitely need 200 likes. And we got 300 in the building, man. Y'all hit that like button. Crypto Lingo said, rookies always hit the panic button saying it's over. But here's the thing, Crypto, I get it. My boy E had to remind me. Some guys only can travel 2 to 3 times a year, so they don't want their favorite spot to be messed up. I get it. I'm thinking on a guy who's here every day. My mindset's a little different, right? But the guy who can only come 2 to 3 times a year, he don't want to hear his favorite spot is messed up. He don't want to hear that things are bad. I get that. And I respect it. I had to see it from someone else's point of view. I get it. WDRC inside of me, what up with you? The more things change, the more they stay the same. There you go. 2 Jelly, stopped by yesterday for breakfast. Food was great. Love the vibe. Appreciate it, 2 Jelly. Mo Music, appreciate that super chat. It's all DR local police and immigration agents. Yeah, they're not messing with no visitors. And they listen, the Chica thing, believe it or not, a lot of the chicks got out right away. There was a group of chicks that they got from Cheramico. That's mainly where they came from, that they sent to Santo Domingo. That's when they say foreigners. I just saw a internet post that said foreigners. They're talking about the Santo Domingo chicks. They're not talking about us. I don't know one foreigner of that's not from this country, like American, Canadian, that was messed with. Benny R, what's up with you? Trash piled up in the corner, sewer smelled. Yeah, bro, you remember that? You remember how crazy this town used to be? Like, see, we ignored it because of the girls, but this town was freaking nuts. Yeah, they was outside. I did a video real quick, but I couldn't capture everybody because I didn't want to do it like this. Or you saw, like, they check, even Ray from River was like, the chicks is out. They was out like this. They were like, they be by a light pole like this and lean over the light pole. I thought it was kind of funny. And in the back streets, they were all in like Brooklyn back in the day. They was all in the back streets. I'm driving in the back streets like, okay, they moved. They moved over here now. I haven't been outside. I went outside for a little while last night, real quick, before they came back and went inside the room in Blue Eyes. But like I said, chicks is walking to the beach. People are chilling. The vision is real power. When I was going over every month in the mid-2000s, raids operations went on. Thank you. Nothing new and it's all good. The war on drugs analogy is spot on. Thank you, bro. Hold on. The vision is real power. I'm going to read that again. When I was going every other month in the mid-2000s, raids operations went on. Nothing new and it's all good. The war on drugs analogy is spot on. Thank you. I thank you. I wish I could sticky that. Since I've been coming here, there were raids. Like I said, the guy, you saw the video of them walking in Roomba last night? I've been in Roomba where they're literally sitting right there. They walk in with a bunch of guns. Nope, not one time did they bother me. I was like, excuse me, sir, I can't see the basketball game. Like, you know what I'm saying? It what it is. I was more like, oh, they do that shit here too? I was thinking to myself, great, we got warrants, we got check. Nah, we good. Yeah, 300 plus in the chat, hit that like button. Yeah, listen, the streets of Sosua back in the day, like I said, when I see Dominicans, the quote-unquote rich Dominicans, high uppity Dominicans, I see them say, oh, we need to get back to how it used to be. Sosua, I could tell they wasn't outside. Sosua was terrible. I mean, we had fun, right? But I'm talking about how the streets looked, how the people acted. It was the Wild West. We had fun, I'm gonna have fun regardless, but it wasn't what you think it was. Yes, people would say, man, it was dope. It was dope because there was just so much going on. But if you paid attention and actually looked, it was nuts. The fact of the matter is the little city that has a radius of maybe 20 miles gets worldwide recognition. Sosua's done a major job of marketing. Hey, like you said, this little city gets all this pub. The Django said, Greg, how would you change it? Sorry, hold on. I don't want to delete your comment. My bad. Let me catch up. Hold on. There it goes. How would you change the narrative of Sosua? I mean, this is free promotion, so I wouldn't change shit. I just get annoyed by us having these same conversations. Like, we do this twice a year, every year. We know what's going to happen, and we know someone's going to say, woo, Sosua's lit. like it's one of them things I'll be like, why do we keep having the same convo? As far as narrative goes, to me, Sosua was always be the same. My man Ronnie said it. The more it changes, the more it stays the same. Like I said, and I use that analogy to war on drugs. Dudes get locked up, your uncle's still smoking crack. There's nothing gonna change. It's the same. I just told you, a bunch of chicks just walked down to the beach. Like was it 6, right? It just
One of them was 6'4".
one was like, yeah, one play basketball. It's not that big a deal, bro. It's really not. I just get annoyed because we keep having the same combo. And I know y'all not hugging y'all kids. The necro cannon flip will swing by again. Yeah, pull up, bro. I'll be here. And I'm sorry I missed you yesterday. I had my son's birthday party. Yeah, well, Friday night was the operation. Last night was them just checking for minors. That was all that was. They only went in 3 spots last night. Malik Higgins, what up with you? Yeah, definitely hit that like button, y'all. We got 300 in the chat. Live life. I appreciate the super chat. Them hash browns, good as fuck. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Z, hit him up, man. He got mad spots, bro. He got so many spots in Rio, man. Wayne said most streets had no lights 15 or so years ago. Thank you. Only Pedro Casante and the streets and Baileys had lights. Had the moto everywhere because you couldn't really walk. Yeah. Wayne, am I making this up, bro? He knows he's been here. Am I making this up? And the light situation, speaking of lights, was even worse. If your lights went out, matter of fact, most motherfuckers didn't even have Wi-Fi back. It wasn't, can I get the Wi-Fi password? It wasn't a Wi-Fi. JD said, I've been telling you, well, then it's bad luck for you then, huh? Since you only get prostitutes. DH said, my own experience only. Sosua was awesome until Classico closed the first time. That's when the Wild West started, in my opinion, and got really nuts. DH, I can't say that. I can't say yet. Because by the time the Classico closed for good, which was right by around COVID, I had already adapted. That's why I remember I did the $69.99 or $39.99. I could teach you how to move. Frankie Funback says every day is someone's first day in the zoo. Exactly. Denio said I appreciate me the other day. Yes, next time. I'll be drinking again in August. Alibaba, they know better run up in a chicken shack, and that's not me talking shit. You run up in a chicken shack, you better have some things on you because ain't no reason to run up in here. Malik Aiken said, bro, I know you're getting tired. I mean, it's one of them things, man. Your boy Tick just 4-1 just 4-1 of the Teals today. Shout out to your boy Tick. He got some dope thumbnails. Yeah, I'm getting caught up. What happened to ISOC? ISOC ain't up no more. I haven't been in there in years. I know Take Me Back went down because the owner died. I knew him very well. The owner died, and I guess he gave nobody the information. But ISOC, I didn't know that was down. High season is basically when more people are. Like, remember, this is summertime. This is slow season. You guys are home. The kids are home. You go on family vacations. So that's slow season. When the kids go back to school, and of course wintertime, that's high season. When it gets cold in the States, everybody runs to the Caribbean. King Louis said, I'm going to be there Labor Day weekend. I got to see the King of Sosua. I'm going to be in flip-flops, big dog. Is the King of Sosua going to be in flip-flops? I'm not the king of nothing. I'm barely the king of my crib. But no, but definitely pull up. I'm not the king of Sosua. I'm just flip-flop. I'm the king of wings. Y'all want some wings? That's the only thing I'm a king of. He said, nah, you won't point flip. Yeah, you already know. In the 90s, NYC was crazy. The roads will be, the roads were awful. The roads were awful. All the stuff you guys see now, if you guys drive out here, was awful back in the day. Appreciate it, brother. Yes, happy birthday to my G5, turned 9 years old. Big shout to my little man. I think he's about to head back to his crib now. But shout to him. But yeah, man, like, guys, this has been going on since my first trip. I've seen tons of raids. Like I said, 17 years ago when Classico first closed, when all them people were blowing my phone up, there was 11 buses out there. They ran up in Classico there like they were looking for Escobar. Okay, it was a big deal. And 2 days later, Classico was gone. Every time this happened, a few days later, everything's back to normal. You know, so it is. I mean, this stuff don't faze me, and I'm nonchalant about it because We talk about it all the time, and we keep going back to the other. And here's the wild part. For all the brothers, shout out to all y'all, I love y'all, that were on the 100, 1,000 ATVs yesterday. They had tons of girls with them, having a great time. If you got a villa, you probably not even thinking about the strip. You know what I'm saying? And y'all definitely was blocking traffic. Shout out to y'all, though. They were having a great time, but definitely was blocking traffic. Trenton makes, what up with you? Appreciate that. I'm in New Jersey, but they're going to close the sewer and build 15 hotels in this strip. Great event. That's what I keep hearing, right? This ninja here said they're trying to make Sosua family friendly. How? Guys, family's been here. Before you guys had passports, families were here. Who do you think owns the villas? You think, so all right, time out. You think when you rent the villa in Casa Linda and your neighbor, his family and kids is right there, you think he just bought the villa off the website and didn't see the town? Family's always been here. They always been in Sosua. Like I said, for the people that be talking about stuff like that, I can tell you haven't been here long enough. Not you personally, but you haven't been here long because Sosua's always had families here. Someone said that, oh, Germans don't support Sosua. Germans were here before y'all. Me and my boy were laughing about that this morning. Dude was like, he's an OG vet of Sosua. He's in Colombia now, but he's an OG vet. He was like, Germans were here before us. Like, it's just weird to hear all the theories and rumors and nonsense. But I'm gonna ask you, before you listen to a theory and a rumor, did you hug your kids? You gotta hug your kids. Andy, see you next month, my brother. Jack said, just look at it this way. The Sosua raids are like a vacation attraction. Facts, right? It's normal and part of the allure. It's actually, believe it or not, it's become so, see, you gotta remember, we normalize shit that ain't normal, especially being from New York. It's actually so normal now, that's why I'm so nonchalant about it. It's like, whatever. You know, I just kind of look at it as another day, you know. Yeah, they got a water park in Sosua, Casa Linda. Jazzy P said facts. Abdul in the building, what's up with you? By the way, big shout to you, Abdul. You just made me remind me of something. I want to thank the police again. I sold 2 more rooms in the mansion. Shout out to you guys. I sold a lot of wings this weekend. Maybe, is it because of the raids? I don't know. Did I set the raids up? Is that going to be the new rumor? Flip-flop set the raids up so he can sell chicken. Maybe. I did sell 2 more rooms for Halloween. Someone actually posted in one of the groups, is Halloween over? Shit. Hacker, we appreciate you going there for that. The vision is real, said Germans don't support. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bro, me and my dudes were laughing this morning. What are you talking about? People just kind of say anything nowadays, right? The Germans don't even support. What are you talking about? Someone said they didn't mess with the German bar. Bro, they was all up in the German bar. I actually felt bad because the German bar is level, so you can see everything. They was all up in the German bar. You got a schnitzel? Like, Wazzy, what up with you? No gringos were targeted at all, brother. There was one where I stayed in a bar fire. Yeah, there's a lot of Germans there. I ain't even worried about that. Marv got him Southside in the building. What up with you? Christian, come out. Yeah, all is good, Christian. All is good. Y'all hit that like button. I need 50 more likes, man. We got 300 in the chat. Can I get 200 likes? Can I get 200 likes? I'm giving you guys the information. Let me get 50 more likes. 50. Stop what you're doing. Hit like. Log into your YouTube. Hit the like. All right, come on. Just do that. Least you could do. I don't make no damn money. I got thank you for that $76 super chat. Y'all can hit the Cash App too if you want to. But you know, I need some funds. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stressed me out yesterday. So here's the new rumor. Give me 1 second. I'm reading this right now. I'm reading it right now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna read this right now. So apparently all that happened because 2 girls robbed an American cop for $10K, passport, and with a bunch of valuable items he had. And they drugged him and almost left him for dead. And he also knows a lot of police connections in Santo Domingo, and most of those cops that stole all the stuff came from there just to find those 2 girls. By the way, they're saying that the police on Friday stole a lot of stuff. debit cards, money, a lot. So I'm not getting involved in that, but that's the rumor. From Dominican. Dominicans are putting that out there. So they grabbed all the girls from the street to line them up so the guy that robbed can properly identify the two girls. And so far they found one and still looking for the other. I can't confirm that. I cannot confirm that. I've not heard that story. I'm going to look into that 40, but I cannot confirm that right now. I honestly can't. I'm on a live right now saying it. I read it out loud. I cannot confirm that at all. I can't confirm that. I did not. First time I'm reading that, first time I'm hearing that. Does a cop from America have that much power? No. Absolutely not. Could it get done? Could it get done? Let me see something. There's a video right here. The cops going into Chica hotels. Guns drawn. On Chicas. And this place they told I saw that video. Let me read this. One second. Whoever wrote this is an idiot and knows absolutely nothing. I'm not even going to read what this person wrote. This something separate from that. Whoever wrote this is an idiot. And by the way, guys, the Hard Rock coming to Sosua, no one gives a fuck about it. Unless you're a Hard Rock member, nobody cares. No Dominicans care, no tourists care, nobody cares. If we went Punta Cana, cool, let's go to the Hard Rock. Nobody gives a damn about the spot over here. You guys are looking way too into that. I'll be honest with you. If that shit survives more than 2 years, and I don't wish bad on nobody, if that shit survives more than 2 years, I'll be surprised. People who come to this town don't want to just spend all their money. Like, that place can be expensive. I haven't seen their price yet, so I can't speak on that one. But overall, Hard Rock's expensive. So people are saying, oh, because of the Hard Rock. Guys, I was going to put FlipFlop in that exact location. I know who owns the building. I was going to move FlipFlop to that location. I know the entire setup. I saw the plans of FlipFlop, FlipFlop, of Hard Rock, which I shouldn't have seen. Okay, I saw the exact plans. I shouldn't have seen those. Why? Because they're just in the street giving them out. But I was going to put FlipFlop back there. And that exact location the Hard Rock is in. Trust me, it's not that serious. But see, that's why I said it's information y'all just don't know. I was going to, because we got so busy, I was going to move right around COVID time. I was going to move, I had meetings and everything, set it all up. The owner, I just wasn't feeling how the owner was moving. I was going to put FlipFlop in that building, that exact place where the Hard Rock took over. That's why I was going to put it. No one gives a damn about no Hard Rock. Y'all look way too much into this. Definitely hit that like button. We need 27 more likes. Everybody hates it. Sosua and where Las Vegas ends. Exactly. You could use that as an analogy. Nah, Ronald. Listen. A small sweep. Yes, but there was already operations going on. Listen. The operation that happened Friday had nothing to do with that story. It was already happening. It happened in Puerto Plata. It happened in Santiago. It happened in Santo Domingo. It happened in Imbert. It has nothing to do with that guy, whoever that guy is. And I don't know the story, but the operations were already ongoing in different places. It was a matter of time before they came to Sosua. But as far as connecting him to that situation, I don't know. And like I said, I don't care who you are. You ain't got that much power to be. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Here's the wild part. My mentor, who's been in this country 60 years, who's a very good friend of mine. I haven't spoken to him, but he put me on, like he saw I was going to live here, he put me on to a lot of stuff. He made a very valid point one day. He said, never use those connections, the type of connections that cop would have had to use, if it's true, for small shit. You use those connections when you need to get out the country. Use those connections when you got a body in the trunk. You don't make those phone calls Hey, my man got a speeding ticket. Hey, my man got locked up for weed. You don't never use those connections for that. You don't use those connections when a chick got you for 10K, which you shouldn't have 10K on you anyway. You don't use those connections when a hooker robs you. Get my drift? You use those connections if you killed the hooker by accident. So, yeah. So, and those are big connections. Those are the connections you call when you need to get up out of here. Not when you need them to raid looking for a prostitute that robbed you. Just gonna put that out there. And when he told me that, I understood. Don't make those phone calls unless I need to make those phone calls. You never just call for stupid shit because then they lose respect for you and you lose the connect. You think him going to a major general saying hookers robbed me is gonna give him Pepsi points? You know what? We're so mad that hookers robbed you, we're gonna raid the streets of Sosua. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Fuck out of here. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't believe it. I don't know if that story actually happened, but you know, people make up a lot of shit here. I told you the guy who got it, who they ran up in his room, the one guy, they ran up in one gringo's room and took his girl out. Still can't find him because he doesn't exist. That story could be real. I can't say that. But I don't think it has anything with the raids because the raids were already going to happen. It was just a matter of time. Hey, Big Back Love, I think it's bullshit too, but someone asked me and I said, inevitability said the BS. Yeah, you see what I said. Tessa, people will find what they are looking for. If you're going to sue or any other place to illegal shit, you're always going to find what you're looking for. I mean, Jazzy P, isn't it already commercialized? There are something like 340 bars in the entire town, including the beach. I think it's pretty commercialized. Franchises are not going to do it good in the North Coast. Okay, Donapula is a big Dominican franchise, closed for business right after COVID. And the reason being is Puerto Plata is a a countryside place. Puerto Plata's don't got the money Santiago got. Puerto Plata, it's coming, but they ain't got the money Santo Domingo got. You know, so to have a Wendy's, a McDonald's, when the Burger King was in the gas station, cool, that's cool. But to have a Wendy's, a McDonald's, a Taco Bell, that's fine dining down here. All those places are right next to each other. I don't see them all making it. And by the way, the Americans are the ones running to those places more than anybody. For Dominicans, that's fine. Like, you know, when you take a Dominican to McDonald's, with all due respect, take a Dominican to McDonald's. It's like you taking your project girlfriend to Red Lobster. Oh shit, they got lobster biscuits. Taking 20 pictures on Instagram. Baby, the biscuit's gonna get cold. I'm just saying. Franchises don't do good over here. Trust me when I tell you, HR, I already know. Never seen anybody enter leave the Hard Rock in Cartagena. Wayne, all right. And I'm glad you said it because I've been to the Hard Rock in El Conde. I think it's closed. Is it closed? I don't know. Someone could Google that. The Hard Rock in Zona Colonial. I only went in there because of the name. It was a long time ago. But I think it did close or it was closed for a while. The reason it doesn't do good, it stays open because of the name if it's still open. The reason it doesn't do good is because next to it is El Conde restaurant and another restaurant in between. And then across that little street before the church are 3 outside restaurants that are all half the price of Hard Rock. You go to Hard Rock for the name and to pay a lot of money. You don't go there because you're getting a good deal. I'm just saying. And like I said, I don't wish nothing bad on it. I just know it's not going to be it's not what you guys think it is. I'm still coming next week. Appreciate the video. Rob, see you soon, brother. I need 19 more likes, man. Let's get those likes up. Wasman, I don't think it's going to hurt Bailey's. I don't think it's going to hurt Bailey's at all. You got to understand something. Certain places have their clientele. You know who might go to the Hard Rock? If a ship comes in and the Hard Rock makes a deal with the taxis at the thing, they might come to Hard Rock. They might, but there's places to go in POP. So I just, Hard Rock, listen, people are going to be curious and go in there. But the long scheme of things, a lot of those spots, Puerto Plata doesn't have the funds these places got, these other cities got. Listen, this is not just my words. These are Dominicans. I can't go with Dominicans. And they will tell you, why they put that there? We ain't got money for that. Like, they'll tell you that. I'm not just making this shit up. Hacker said, Hacker, you've been talking shit this entire time. You know, let's get this dude out of here. Hacker's gonna be the slapper, the dude I slap, because he's just talking crazy. Come next time to my face and tell me that, because you've been talking crazy. I think you're mad I won't read none of your comments. I'm gonna give you the fat-free wings next time. Somebody get him out of here. I noticed that since I'm not reading his comments, he wants to keep saying dumb shit. I can't get him out of here. He's safe for now. The powers that be want black Americans gone. Alan Lawson, you're a racist piece of shit. Get you out of here. Someone get him out of here too. They can't want black Americans gone because they didn't bother any black Americans. I love when racists show who they really are. Thank you, dirty worker. Thank you. I appreciate Black Abdul. Thank you for sending something for the kids. But we still got, by the way, y'all so worried, 7 more likes, y'all. Y'all so worried about Sosua being over in raids. We are doing a back to school drive for the kids. Since all their mothers got arrested, they ain't got no money for back to school. Send the cash app. We're gonna take the kids to school. We're not gonna take the kids, there's too many kids. We're gonna go school shopping. All right? Y'all so worried about the raids and the sneaker drive. Bring some old sneakers, bring them down. They mamas need some book bags. You saw it, you got the video. Lever, what's good with you? Yes, buy a Happy Meal. It's been a great time. Yeah, I go to TGI Fridays because I'm a TGI Friday fan from back in the day. It ain't really got nothing to do with that. Your boy Tick, salute to you, brother. My Skin's Money, what up with you? Doctor, what's up with you, love? Yeah, it ain't gonna hurt them at bellies at all. Ain't gonna hurt them at bellies. Case Tom, yeah, pull up, man. Everything's cool. Definitely bring the kid in civic. G Styles, what up with you, G? And shout the Far Right. Look, I bet your Far Right G Styles pops up. Appreciate that, brother. I come from the Dominican culture anyway, so why would I want to go? Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, certain places are just not cut for certain areas. It's nice when you can wake up after a rain and still see them cakes. Why did I read that comment? You just said, loves Sosua, bring my mother and sister all the time. Exactly. Shout to you. 200 likes. Shout to y'all. Tighter CBT, what's up with you, my brother? Hope the fam is doing good. Yeah, so, I mean, you're going to hear so many different rumors. I just noticed that rumors and all types of stuff comes out. Guys, at the end of the day, we talk about this twice a year. We'll be talking about it again pre-Halloween. You know. Yeah, I've been to the Hard Rock in Punta Cana because we were hanging out. But, you know, at the end of the day, I ain't worried about that. And that cop story is actually, there's so many different stories I've been hearing. I'm like, that don't make sense to me. But you know, when you first hear it, you're probably like, oh, that makes sense. You got to think about it. You got to think about it. Oh, Tighter CPT, if you let me know if you want to join, bro. We got a group started already. Yeah, we're doing the country tour August 10th to the 16th. Starting in Santo Domingo. We got our bus and everything. Hit me up if you want to join the group. We added some more people to the group this weekend. It's going to be dope. It's going to be a really dope trip. I'm excited. The Django Priest with that super chat, he goes, what would be the best advice to yourself from when you first arrived in Sosua to today? Woo, that's a good one, the Django. Jesus Christ. Look, my man went from a raid rumor to telling me something about Amazon. Y'all be wild. Anyway, what would be the advice? Yeah, tight, definitely link up with us. What would be the best advice I give myself when I first arrived in Sosua? Django, that's a good fucking. Let me give me 1 second to think about that. I honestly would probably tell myself to pull out. Best I got. I'd probably say pull out. Then I probably won't listen to myself anyway. So, Big Bag Low, we was on the same page. I probably pull out. And I probably won't listen to myself because I probably told myself to pull out at that moment and didn't listen anyway. Mira, ¿dónde? Jesus Christ. ¿Es muy tranquilo? Oh, ¿en serio? Pone más abajo, por favor. Gracias. HR said, I heard they raided FlipFlop bar and confiscated all the wings because someone said it was crack. HR, let me tell you something. That could be a real thing. Don't wish that on me, Ricky Bobby. That could be a real thing. They could run up in here and try to steal all my wings. They're gonna do a wing raid and shut me down. I gotta be out here. I gotta get Sergeant and John over here. Pass me the rifles. They try to take the wing. That story isn't so much bullshit as all these other stories. That's why I'm laughing. If you can imagine them raiding me for wings, you can imagine them running into somebody's hotel while somebody's doing doggy style. Like, hello. Logic meet common sense. Oh. Definitely pull up. Definitely pay a visit as soon as you can. They're definitely not crazy in the Puerto Ricans. Man, I'm sorry. Well, no, like I said, I'd probably tell myself pull out, but I probably won't listen anyway. But yeah, when I first got here, man, I knew a lot of information because I had people with me. But I kind of wouldn't change. I don't live with regret. Remember that? No regrets. I don't live with regrets, so I probably wouldn't change anything, and I probably wouldn't tell myself to change anything. Because the experience and the timeline actually made things the way they are. Like I told you guys, a lot of my information, a lot of things I tell you, a lot of things I've been through, I did it on my own. No one held my hand. No one showed me. There was no Google or nothing. There was no YouTube videos on it. I did all this shit on my own. I learned the ups and downs, the good and the bad on my own. Like they said, Hove did that. Hopefully you don't have to go through that. Now we have information here, but a lot of these people giving you information, don't knock on them. A lot of people get information don't have the experience. So you may have opened a bank account, but you've only been around for X amount of time. You can't explain to somebody why their bank account just got deducted X amount of pesos or why this costs this. You know what I'm saying? So my experience goes a little further than most people. And I don't have all the information, but I have a lot of information and I have tons of experience. So I probably wouldn't change a damn thing because it's been a blessing to be here. It's been a blessing to even have this experience before I lived here. You know what I'm saying? Be able to come. I was coming here once a month, once every other month. Let me catch you on a comment. Dimitri said, "Flip, it's hard. It's so hard for me to believe that a person can live good off 2,000 a month in DR." Yeah, bro. No, you can. Yes, you can. I did. Go back to my cost of living video. Listen, I say 25 if you live a little extra, but yeah, 2,000. To me, 2,000 is a great number. A great number. Live life. He said, "Have you heard from Taylor Made Dreams?" I don't think he's doing YouTube right now, but he was out hanging out with Steve-O in Thailand. Shout out to Steve-O. Yeah, him and Taylor were hanging out the other night in Thailand, so he's definitely good doing his thing. Big shout out to Taylor Made. They're gonna have you all in the WhatsApp stories with the National Police walking out with boxes of wings. Yeah, like. I just get a little scared because a lot of people scare me and say it's a bit too much of an adventure for a woman. Not at all. Listen, there's tons of women come down here. My sister comes down. Like there's not at all. As long as you got people around, which you'll always have people around. You got me around as well, but you got people around. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You ain't got to worry about it at all. And by the way, all the manservants are highly upset today. Did you check in on your manservant today? Check in on him. Etoy said, "I love the suit and would hate to see the playground." It definitely won't go away. Oh, reacts, yes, you'll be okay, man. You'll be okay. As long as FlipFlop got wings, we good. Matter of fact, if I run out of wings, that's probably more of an emergency than the raid on the strip. Me running out of wings is more of an emergency. Some of you guys might remember, what was it? I'm going on year 8. Year 2, there was no wings anywhere. I was like, I got some chicken strips. I'll give you the sauces. If you see me serving extra chicken strips, that's because we ran out of wings. That's when it's time for an emergency. Emergency meeting right now. More music, I appreciate it. I'll see you soon, brother. If you see me handing out chicken strips, then you know times are hard on the boulevard. And that's an HR. Wait a minute. He said, I saw so many videos this weekend about Sue with chicas without their hair done. Can I tell y'all something? Can I tell y'all something? You ain't see one bad bitch in none of those videos. You ain't see one. I'm sorry. No disrespect. I know some of y'all like ratchet hoes, but you ain't see one bad bitch in those videos. I actually said, yeah. I'm not worried about none of those girls in that video. I don't want nobody to go to jail. And they didn't go to jail. They got detained. You ain't see one bad chick. I would have went and saved her. I would have went and got her. Because it wasn't. I'd be like, that one right there, I'm going to get her right now. Let me call my lawyer. I'm on the way. I ain't see one bad chick. I saw tubies. I saw boy shorts. I ain't see one baddie. Now I know some of y'all like them girls. That's cool. Hey, some of them kind of cute. I ain't see one baddie. Yeah, no, the police scooped up the C team. Police was like, hey, baddies, y'all go over there. We're going to get these chicks up out of here. Mo Blacks, I ain't see no bad bitches on the video. Thank you, body of bonnets and cheap spandex. I ain't see one baddie. I actually, look, I had the video with slow-mo on my phone. I was like, let's see, any baddies in there? Because I'm going to go get her. I'm going to go get her out of there. Baby, you and me. Let me get, hey, her right there. Get her out. I ain't see one. I saw a bunch of rats. Yo, I apologize. I don't see nobody ever detained anytime. I said to one of my mans, who are all these raggedy hoes? They should be in jail. Threw them in a volleyball court. And the girl started throwing bottles at the police. They be wilding with the police now. Oh, man. He said the chief. Thank you, not one. They definitely was 2 mil. Definitely 2 mil. G Styles, thank you. They rounded up all the street meat. And for you guys that love street meat, there's nothing wrong with that. You might have been a little disappointed this weekend, but they kind of got the C team out there. They're like, hey, all you guys? I hate to say that, but I did say it out loud. I did think it. I was like, what the hell is this? I even saw the 4 o'clock chicks outside, and I was like, this look better than what I saw in videos. And y'all know I hate the 4 o'clock chicks. They get on my damn nerves. I got a confession to make, sidebar. So I was going to the gym, right? And I saw this dude walking by with this girl. It was a Dominican dude. He walked by like twice. So the second time, he had a Paradise Life shirt on. So the second time, I said, yo, bro, where you get this shirt from? I said it in Spanish to him. He goes, Gregory, I work for you at the party. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. He was all scared. I was like, oh, my bad. Oops. I tapped his chest. Yo, where you get this shirt from? He was like, I work for you at the Super Bowl party? Oh, I haven't seen my phone. Hold on, I'm sorry about that. I know I got a few donations. Necro Cannon, yes, I got that donation, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the donations, too. All the donations. Oh, bro, the police be trying to smash it. Like I said, one of the biggest rumors right now, I'm not confirming this because I don't know for sure. I'm not a cheek. I didn't get robbed. They robbed a lot of chicks. A lot of chicks was complaining that they got robbed. And I'm not saying 1 or 2, like over 10 chicks said they got robbed. The casino was part of the whole thing. I was told that they got 2 guns out of the casino too, but the casino staff wasn't worried about that. They all got out, you know. I'll tell y'all a funny story. My son, who was just here, his mother came to visit me when my son, I think, was 2 years old. So we left. She left to go meet my homegirl and my homeboy and his wife at El Flo, the old El Flo. Now he's a cop, but he didn't get off yet, and I was taking my son to the babysitter. So I said her go, the 2 girls go, and me and him will pull up in a little while. So they're there, and I'm dropping my son off at the exact moment, dropping him off at the babysitter, and I'm about to drive. This is I'm living in Puerto Plata. And she gives me a call. She goes, yo, no, she calls me on someone else's phone, the girl's phone. She goes, yo, the police just tried to grab me up when I went to smoke a cigarette. I said, first of all, I said, why the fuck are you smoking? I hate smoking. Anyway, then I go, what you mean the police tried to grab you? You're with a cop's wife. She was like, yeah, I ran back. They couldn't go in the bar. She said, I ran back inside. They got my phone. They got my ID. So I'm like, what? So I called him. He said, I'm still at work, but I'll meet you there. I'll be there in a minute. He said, I'll be there. As soon as you get there, I'll be there. So we both kind of pull up within like a couple seconds, and he's talking to captain of the Politours, and it was a young guy too. Couldn't stand his ass. And I go, hey man, what you doing? He goes, oh, I didn't know. I said, what you mean? You know, she said she told you. She was right in here drinking. You told her to come outside smoke a cigarette. He tried to smash. He wanted to smash. He was out here smashing everything at one point. And what he was doing was, he got sent away real quick. What he was doing was grabbing the girls, give it up, and you get out, which was wild. He was only in Sosua for probably about 2 months. Young dude too, and he just let that shit go to his head. So it does happen here. Yeah, listen, the 4 o'clock chicks was looking better than what I saw in the videos. Inspiration ain't no C's. Well, they must have called the C's in because they definitely arrested C's. No problem. Listen, all donations are appreciated. If it's $5, $1, all donations are appreciated because it adds up. So donate what you can. We got a bunch of school supplies and sneakers in the room right now. More coming. Some stuck at customs. Jesus Christ. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, all donations. This, we're doing it. The back to school drive, the sneaker drive. We're doing it. So we're going until the first week of September. So you can donate up until the first week of September. Give me 1 second. Let me listen to this. Sorry.
I don't ever want my children or my granddaughter to turn on me and be disgusted with me and everybody. So I have to protect myself.
Sorry, I'm trying to. Something important to listen to. Yeah. I only heard half the message. My phone's so low. But yeah, like even a couple businesses got the employees locked up. They got them out, but it's like it was stupid. Well, she stopped smoking cigarettes. At the time, I guess she was smoking. She hid that from me. Wiseman, no problem. Yeah, bring your donations in, guys. You guys can go school shopping, whatever y'all want to do. You don't got to give cash. All donations. I tell people all the time, all donations are appreciated. We're gonna make it work. I appreciate that, Wiseman. Inspiration said, and they told my boys who was there now for a weekend in the casino not to look for holes in it. Well, the casino was closed. But all right, Playa Chiquita was closed last night. This casino was open. I saw people leaving there this morning. Yeah, they definitely scraped the bottom of the barrel. You said a shipment of bullets. But yeah, the Playa Chiquita was closed last night. I don't know if it'll be open tonight. I don't know what's going on with that. This casino here was open. When I pulled up this morning at 5, people were leaving the casino, so it was open. Why Playa Chiquita open? I can't speak on it. There's other things going. I said there's other things going on, guys, that are kind of none of my business and kind of none of your business. That have nothing. It doesn't affect us at all. So that's why I choose not to speak on these things. You're gonna hear 2 forms of arguments which kind of don't make no sense, of groups of businesses, groups of people who live here who say, hey, leave everything alone. Then you're gonna have people say, hey, we like that this is happening. But none of them realizing that this has nothing to do with their argument. So I just let people talk, and I kind of sit back and analyze everything, and I see a lot of posts, and I get sent posts, and I get sent videos, and I'll be like, whatever. Someone said the other day, Willie did this. I'm like, did you see him in any videos? Pay attention. A lot of shit you got to pay attention to. But like I say, I pay attention. And I know that certain things that are said and done are not actually the truth. Someone's just creating what they want to create. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. Working on residency now. I want to give a big shout to DR Legal Pros. I'm going to have them sponsor the next 5 videos. Big shout to them. I didn't shout them out today because we got all this stuff going on, but big shout to DR Legal Pros. I'll put the link in the comment section. I'm working on my residency with them right now. They got a lot of testimonials, a lot of good work, so I'm rocking with them to see how this goes. Shout to DR Legal Pros. You might have seen their billboard around town, but I will post the link in the comment section. You want to open up a club? Yeah, do it, bro. Inspiration, nah, because here's the thing. The first Punta Cana was Rio San Juan. The first Punta Cana was Rio. So matter of fact, you know what I'll do? It's in this phone. I'll drop the link in the comment section. Sorry, the link is in this phone. Sorry about that. 100% when I finish the video, I'll drop the link in the comment section. Rio San Juan was the first Punta Cana. Okay? The first resort ever is in Rio San Juan. It's a historical place. Punta Cana had nobody living there, nothing there. So they decided, instead of building more stuff in Rio San Juan, to go to the barren land and build in Punta Cana. Sosua will never be Punta Cana. It's two different areas, two different things. That's like saying Santo Domingo will be Santiago. Give me 1 second. So, it's one of them things where it sounds good, but no one's ever explained that, none of that. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And by the way, for you guys sitting there saying, those there saying, oh, it's for the cruise ships. Guys, I did a video a long time ago when the cruise ships first started. The cruise ships stop in Puerto Plata. Some taxis come out here, not many. There will not be an influx of taxis coming to Sosua. Okay, sorry to burst your bubble. It's too far. Once in a while, and some guys, I know some guys that just rent a car and come out here. But the majority of those ships are staying in POP. The money's staying in the city of POP. Big misconception and timeline on how things work. Isn't DR Legal Pros the joint that Russ started up? I don't think so. No, definitely not. No, that's someone totally different. I don't know about the name. The name is someone else, but no, the lawyer who Russ was messing with something totally different. I don't remember the name, but you might be right. But the name is someone else. 215, what up? Sosua needs an upgrade and improvement. I believe an upgrade, right? Improvement, I don't know. What do you improve? You know what I'm saying? I believe an upgrade. In my opinion of an upgrade would be the streets. You know what I'm saying? There is an element in Sosua that a lot of people don't want around. Whether it be the manservants, whether it be the drug addicts, whether it be the chicks that steal. Like, you got some motherfuckers that just steal. Like, ain't nothing you can do about that. There is an element out here that but it was, like I said, it was worse years ago. I told you guys a long time ago, Sosua to me is very safe. But I always called it the most dangerous place in the country based on nobody's from here. Most of the people you interact with are not from here. I was just having a conversation with my boy. So someone was like, I got Dominican friends, Haitian friends, but someone was like, I don't see you kicking it with no locals around here. I said, for what? No, sorry to burst your bubble. Most of these dudes is bums. I hang with Dominicans and Haitians and other parts of the country, other towns, POP, stuff like that. They won't even come here. Because most of these dudes out here are just hustling. They street hustlers. Trying to get a penny out of a nickel, whatever that saying goes. So my friends wouldn't, like my Dominican friends, my Haitian friends would never hang with the street dudes out here. They're not worth anything, as far as with their substance. You know what I mean? They just here to get money out of a gringo or money out of a chick. But I hang with tons of Dominicans, and they love talking about Sosua. You know what I'm saying? So trying to make a dollar. Thank you very much. Thank God Punta Cana is way too tourist. Yeah, I definitely been like Punta Cana. But inspiration has always been foreign investors. Where do you think the money comes from over here? Where do you think the club's being built from? Like, this has always been foreign investment. The majority of this stuff over on this side, at least, is foreign investment. Trying to get, thank you, $1.15. Excuse me, I messed that up. Since I've been coming here, there's been stuff being built. So, I don't see. I've never seen a time where there has not been construction. You know what I mean? But I get it. I guess, like I said, I think I'm biased seeing things on a daily basis, whereas someone who doesn't see it on a daily basis will see it differently. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Guys, I am going to get out of here and try to have a great Sunday. I'm going to drink some protein and look at myself in the mirror for the next 15 minutes. because it's built like that. So, no me joda. You guys enjoy your Sunday. I will enjoy mine. If they ask, tell them Sosua's dead. I'm the zombie king. I'm joking. Imagine a dude who says his girlfriend. I got so many jokes for that one. But anyway, we're gonna talk about this again pre-Halloween. Hopefully, we'll talk about it anytime before that. Yeah, change is part of life, man. It is what it is. But like the comment goes. Ronnie said it. I always say it. The more things change, the more they stay the same. You know what I'm saying? Then it's not like the end of the world. It's just not. And I'm nonchalant about it because we talk about this shit all the time. Your inspiration, you're thinking, look. Let's talk about investments. The bridge, which is one of the most important bridges in this country, took way too long to build. The beach, the construction on the beach has been going on for 4 years after 20 years of fighting. Nothing gets done here in any sort of timeline that it would in America. Playa Bergantine, which they're fighting over now because they told the Dominicans they can't come there no more and park their whips there no more, which is turned into a shit show, will not have rooms available for maybe another 5 to 10 years. And that's just enough rooms, because you need a certain amount of rooms for you open, just enough rooms to open. And yes, the Dominicans are beefing about Playa Bergantine right now because they were told it's private property. Dominicans like, no, it's not. Nothing moves like it does back home, guys. So, inspiration, this new president's something different in his second term, almost over. Who also was the president of hotels for Cabarete and Sosua. So I think he knows Sosua very well. Either way, it's not up for debate with me because I really don't give a fuck. As long as I got wings, that's all I care about. Hearing how much things are going to change, and I watch things never change, it's kind of like, okay. Whatever you say, boss. Why? Tell about the gun line, boss. That's how I feel when y'all say that. Tell about the gun line, boss. Do I believe more conspiracy theories are coming? Am I going to wake up tomorrow? Yeah. I just got the conspiracy theory about the cop. Like, the first time I heard that one, that's why I read it out loud. Lobo said they're looking for a high-level Mexican cartel leader. Hey, hope they find him. If he wants some tacos, tell him come to FlipFlop. Be easy. Appreciate it, Toy. See you in September. I'll be here, bro. You guys have a good one. I'm going to get out of here and enjoy my day. Share it with somebody. Shout to y'all for the likes, 230. If you didn't press like right now, please. I will put the pinned comment right now. DR Legal Pros, you can shout at them. They are working on my residency at the moment. I'm gonna post another video of them and another post, but I'll post their link right now. DR Legal Pros, shout to them. Yeah, they go to pop in my moment. That's why I said the cruise ship thing. Don't even worry about that. But y'all stay tuned for more. We are gonna do the live dating in DR. That'll be next Wednesday, not this Wednesday. Next Wednesday. Okay. So see you guys soon, MrFlipFlop. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.